Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Sirisha Singh. I'm a consultant dermatologist and cosmetic dermatologist. We're going to discuss oily scalp, the reasons for having an oily scalp and the remedies that one can use to treat an oily scalp. Oily scalp essentially means that there is an excessive production of sebaceous secretions or oil production from the skin surface. Many people have this during periods of hormonal changes, especially during adolescence or in pregnancy. Some women also have an oily scalp when they are on oral contraceptive pills or any other hormonal substitutes. Some people do have an oily scalp which is unrelated to periods of hormonal changes, and these are the group of people who usually come into the clinic complaining of having an oily scalp. Oiliness of the scalp can get particularly bad during summers because the dust and the grime tend to collect on the skin and tend to make it appear more shiny and greasy, which is not really cosmetically acceptable. So if you're someone who does suffer from oily scalp, how do we go forwards about treating it? The most important step in treating an oily scalp is to use a shampoo regularly. Somebody who has a dry scalp can get away by shampooing their scalp once or twice a week, but people who have an oily scalp will need to shampoo more frequently. They may need to shampoo even every alternate day if required. It is a myth that people with oily scalp need to use a strong shampoo to get rid of the oiliness of the scalp. If you use a very harsh shampoo which dries up the scalp, the skin tends to compensate by producing more oil. So if you have oily scalp, use a gentle shampoo, use it 2 to 3 times a week, and when you shampoo your hair, gently massage the scalp using the pulp of your fingertips. Avoid pulling on the hair too hard and avoid scratching your hair too firmly. Follow up the shampoo with a gentle conditioner. You could use a mild conditioner. The conditioner is to be used only in the lower half of your hair shaft, and it is to be avoided being applied on the scalp. The food you eat also can contribute to the oiliness of your scalp. So if you are someone who suffers from an oily scalp and greasy looking hair, it is best to try and avoid fatty foods, try and avoid deep fried foods, and try and consume a healthy portion of fresh fruits and vegetables on a daily basis. The styling products that you use on your scalp, on your hair, can also make your hair look greasy and oily. So if you have an oily scalp and greasy looking hair, avoid styling gels, mousses and other styling products. Another technique that I use for dealing with oily scalp is something that we call the cheat technique. You can cheat people into believing that you do not have oily hair, you have nice dry looking hair. A simple way of doing this is take a bit of talcum powder or baby powder, apply it on your hair when your hair looks oily, wait for about 5 minutes and then brush it off with a comb. What happens is that talcum powder absorbs the excess oil on the surface of your hair and gives it a dry, clean, finished look. Another technique of dealing with oily hair at home is to mix 2 tablespoons of vinegar with water and apply it on the scalp for about 30 minutes. The vinegar gently exfoliates the dead skin on the scalp surface and also reduces the oiliness of your scalp. If you have any further queries about an oily scalp or greasy looking hair, feel free to contact me. My contact details are given in the description box below. Thank you.